Big plans for Bethany. The city of nearly 20,000 people announced an expansion of their partnership with the Northwest Oklahoma City Chamber of Commerce. So what's it mean for the people there in the city and for you at home? Well, now joined by Mayor KP Westmoreland. Thanks for being here with us, Mayor.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to us about the growth that's happening in Bethany right now, because you guys are trying to make this major partnership happen with the chamber. So it's all because of growth happening in the city, right?
Well, we really believe in our city and the people of our city. You know, a lot of people don't realize that the Northwest Oklahoma Chamber was the original Bethany Chamber of Commerce.
So you guys used to have one, then you kind of partnered up with
Yeah, so we have a
Northwest.
long history and relationship with them, but we've decided to partner with them in this situation because we have some goals that we are setting for ourselves, and we want their help, kind of like boots on the ground, I guess,
Okay.
to help us in various areas of our city.
So now the city's investing $20,000 in this. What are you guys hoping to get out of it?
Well, it's my dream and my goal to be able to concentrate on a few different areas. We have 23rd Street. I'd love to make that a 23rd Street district where people want to come and shop and spend some time. We obviously, everyone knows we have 39th Street, which is historic Route 66. And, you know, we want to help out our merchants. You know, they're doing great things there, but we want more. We want better.
So when you look at areas like here in Oklahoma City, you look at Plaza, Paseo, what's happening on Uptown 23rd, you're thinking things like that where you really try to brand in the neighborhood?
Definitely, definitely. I mean, you know, there are some of us who know that Bethany, in my opinion, is the greatest town in the world. You know, there's only 20,000 people on the planet that get to call Bethany home. So that's pretty special to me. And we want the rest of the world to know about it. So we're excited. We really believe our greatest days are in front of us. We have to do the work to get there.
So how does the chamber play into this?
Well, you know, they have a relationship with all the merchants and the businesses, and so we need to connect these businesses together to catch the vision and to get on the same page so that we can begin to move forward as a team.
So some of the things I noticed you guys were talking about, maybe like a shopping guide for the whole city. Talk to us about things like that.
Well, you know, people need to know what we have to offer in Bethany. We've got, you know, if they drive down Route 66, they see antique shops, but there's a lot more. There are restaurants. We have the, from last I heard, the #2 restaurant in the city, but it's Bethany, you know,
Okay.
not Oklahoma City, and that's Ding Asian Fusion. So that's new to our city. We want to have other things like this that'll be new that people can learn about and come enjoy.
And then this caught my eye too, for not just people trying to figure out what's going on in Bethany, but for businesses in Bethany, think something like a customer service training for their employees.
Yeah, I mean, anything we can do to try to raise the bar on what's expected, what people get when they come here. If we can improve what we're doing, then that's better for everybody. You know, one of the things I keep saying is when we look around, whether it's our police department, fire department, public works, or our city staff, or even us as citizens, look around at whatever we're doing and say, is this the best we can do? And if we're truly doing our best, I really believe we're going to raise the bar and Bethany is going to shine like never before.
And some of the other ideas I noticed here, community events, something like unusual house tours or something, just to what, bring attention to Bethany? What are you thinking here?
I'm not sure exactly what that is. Maybe that's my house. You know, me and my wife Susan have 5 children, so that could be kind of unusual, I'm sure. So not exactly sure how that's going to look.
It's very eclectic.
Yes.
But you seem very excited about what's happening in the city right now and where you think it's going here. What's the excitement based in?
Well, my passion, I'm a Bethany kid. I was, you know, born and raised in Bethany. I believe in Bethany. I know what our people are all about. And I believe all of us really want to see us shine and put our best foot forward and really, you know, allow people to come. I believe that people that live in Bethany are blessed. People that visit Bethany are blessed having been able to do so. If you have a business in Bethany, we want you to be blessed. We want you to succeed. And we want people to feel blessed that they get to come and shop and spend time in Bethany.
All right, Mr. Mayor, we'll see how this partnership with the Chamber works out. Thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Great. We're going to be back right after this.